All right. I mean, Peter, the cutest parents in Bachelor Nation. Like, do you feel the pressure to live up to this love story?
A little bit. I feel so blessed, you know, to be able to call them my parents. They've been the most amazing inspiration for me. Growing up's been the best time ever, and yeah, I want what they have.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now guys, I know you just did a little walkthrough in the house with Peter, and you left some questions for the ladies, I think.
I did.
Are you ready to vet some women? You have some high standards for your boy?
I want the best for him, of course. He knows a mom. But I did leave some questions in there that I think that would give him a little bit of a definition of what these women are all about. They're not easy questions, but they will get to the point, which I'm looking forward to having that daughter.
Was such an awesome idea.
I want that daughter to come home.
Yeah, you want that solid woman for him.
I do. I really do. I do. He deserves it.
What type of woman would you describe that Peter should get?
Adventurous, spontaneous, one that loves flying. Because
on
his days off,
days
off, he'll probably be flying. But someone sweet with a great heart as well. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for you guys. I think Pilot Pete still lives at home. Is that true?
I do, yeah, and I'm owning it. It's all
okay,
good.
because you live that flying life. But does that mean if you get engaged, is the lady moving in?
No, that I will set the record straight. No. That's not happening.
Okay.
I have plans to move out. And,
to fly from the nest. Okay.
Exactly, yes. Spread my wings.
Now, let me also ask you, you guys got a lot of fan support because of how supportive you were of your son's sex life, of his time in the windmill. You cheered him on at that live taping, and it was wonderful. I have to ask you an embarrassing question. How do you bring girls home if you live at home? What happens?
I'll be honest. No, I'm very lucky. So
we're very supportive parents.
They are, and I brought girls home, and it's not weird. And the next morning, I'll wake up and the girls downstairs making breakfast with my mom, and they're chatting it up, and that's just the way it's been. So I know it's not normal, but
this is the best family ever. Please adopt me. Please.
She's adopted. Right.
Also want to ask you guys, you kind of showed off your heritage and your upbringing. How much of your upbringing was like the Cuban side, the German side? Like, do you speak Spanish fluently?
Puedo hablar un poquito. Entiendo todo con mi mamá. And yeah, growing up, we spoke Spanish. My grandmother, that's pretty much all she spoke. And it's been a big part of our upbringing. So.
Yeah, he can carry himself very well in Spanish. Yeah.
But you guys did that. What was the prayer? The thing you
ready
did
for
at
it?
dinner? I'm ready. Do it for us. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fräulich seiner Samen, es sind fröhlich, fröhlich, fröhlich. Mahlzeit! Let's see! Boom, boom. That's tradition. You never break tradition.
That's German.
That's not Spanish.
You know what though? You got to make sure not to eat the date food, Peter. You can't eat the date food.
No guarantees.
No. All right. How much flying is going to be done, Pilot Pete, during this season? Are you going to keep flying, or is Dad going to take over a flight for you? I don't know if you're retired.
Yeah. No. I'm open to do some flying.
Yeah?
Share that with my ladies. That's my first love, and if I'm able to share that with them, I'll be very stoked. But yeah, definitely off the work train here for a little bit.
Now, my last question for you guys. You grew up, just a few minutes from where we are at the Bachelor Mansion.
Yeah.
You said you used to try to sneak in. Does this mean, did you ever daydream about being Bachelor? And did you guys ever think this could happen?
Life's crazy. Life is
crazy.
very crazy. I swear, I have vivid memories of trying to hop over that fence and sneak on here. And this many years later, having this opportunity, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. So.
And I have to admit something now. Last season, when he was out in The Bachelorette, you and I, remember? We went to the very corner
totally
at the very
remember.
end there, and we got out of the car when all the lights were on the first night, and we had to see it. So we kind of sneaked into.
Tried to see.
We
as
tried
much
to
as we could.
Yeah, exactly.
There was so much security.
That we couldn't get in.
Oh my
So we
God.
went over at the very cliff, and I'm like, oh my God, look at that. It was
So
all
anytime I
beautiful.
see an airplane flying over, I'm gonna be on alert. It's them, so.
I love it. So
Yeah.
did you ever, like, say you're in high school, did you ever think, oh, maybe I'll be on the show?
I want to say yes, but no.
Yeah,
No, honestly, not really. This is like crazy.
Yeah.
What are the odds, right? But
Yeah, what are the odds?
Are you guys surprised by all this?
Very surprised. Very
Overwhelmed.
surprised.
But it's cool. It's very cool. He's gonna knock it out.
Yeah.
He's
He's
got
a good
heart,
guy.
Good guy. Great guy.
What was the most important question that you wrote down for these ladies?
Well, most of them were important, but the one that I really wanted the most was, what was your favorite childhood memory? I really wanted to get to the root of their childhood, because that tells you a lot of their upbringing and what they went through and what was most memorable for them at that time. That carries into today.
Oh no, Mom, you're gonna start crying.
Oh.
We're the crying family.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Hey, no, Lauren, we're Crimea River family.
What is your favorite childhood memory that maybe speaks to you?
I'd probably just say, so we have our favorite spot, or my favorite spot in the world. We have a summer house in upstate New York, and that's just been where all my family, we've always gathered every summer. And there's a lot of, I guess multiple years of this, but on my birthday, there's usually, the big fair going on, the fireworks, and it's just, I have all these great memories of just my family together, and just, my grandparents that obviously we miss like crazy, but just family staying together and enjoying those moments, summertime. So
I think
that's our constant.
Yeah.
We're,
That's
we're
our
always
constant.
there. We're there every summer, so it's very important to us.
yeah.
I think if Mom and Dad don't like a woman, she might have a hard time being the one for you.
Definitely, yeah. You're gonna need their approval.
Okay.
That's for sure. But it's, hey, I like that though. We're very close, and I need someone that values family as much as I value it. So.